Miss Perfect. I know you're different, girl, you're so worth it, yeah. Only wanna coast my mind, oh. I did you wrong, but we leave that behind, oh. Girl, you know you're perfect. Girl, you know you're worth it. Nobody do me like you. Nobody do me so fine, oh. If I had a chance, I'd rewind, oh.
Are here. not too much. I like mine saucy, so I think that's okay. Almost.
That was the same shock face I had. I watched that whole film. That was a good movie. The 60s there, where the throw-up chick goes with the she's stabbing herself in the crotch, right? With yeah, we're going there. With a cross. And she goes, so listen to this poor girl. In that moment I decided I'm going to America to find out. That's right. We ended up in Maryland.
Thank you. People, I can't even eat a gummy bear anymore, right?
I don't know if you ever shook hands with somebody with clammy hands. Imagine that shit on shrooms. So now, after the shit, I'm like, let's go on a regular date, you know, with the girl that brought me. I'm like, let's go on a regular date.
Yo, no, seriously, like, I speak Korean. 안녕하세요, 저는 엘리입니다. 반갑습니다. Yeah, oh my god, am I the only bitch who went to Korea for 2 months before your thirst trap? Just me? Yeah. No, okay, anyway. No, I love Asian dudes. Like, I love my black man, right? But, like, y'all like the way I talk, whatever. So, I had to move on. But me and Asian guys, oh my god, I don't know. There's something about, like, it's so sexy when you struggle to understand them. You know, like, I don't want you to speak any English. None, sir, none. the compliments. Look, like, think about it, like I was dating this guy who was just like, yo, ooh, like, I just love the fact that you're so large. Sir, I know I'm on the thicker side, but like, what? I'm gonna need a different adjective. What? Right? And he was like, no, girl, like, I love the fact that you're so big. Big, again, sir. We don't use this, like, there's like curvy, big, stacked, you know what I mean? Whatever, I don't know, I'd rather call me a bitch or something, just like, but big, anyway.
Hey y'all, what's up? So I am on my way to the movies. It's actually crazy how I found this movie. It's called The Ark in the Darkness or something like that. I'll put it up here. So basically I found the movie and I really wanted to go see it. I'm really excited. I'll do like a mini review. It's not very popular at all. Like that is, I'm surprised I even found it. Like it's, you know, it's only coming out in movies like for a couple days, like I said. So other than that, it's gonna come out on DVD like in 6 months. But I was like, nah, I don't want to wait that long. I want to go see the movie. So that's where I'm going. I brought my blanket because it's gonna be cold. I already know the theaters is always cold, like, but yeah. So yeah, let's go ahead and go. I'm gonna see you when I'm there. I want to save some battery, so yeah.
A book teaching us that we did not come from monkeys or apes or primordial soup, but a book that instead shows us our Creator is a God merciful and just God. A God who created a beautiful world in which the entire planet was once a paradise.
Let me get my good blanket. I did want to do a quick movie review because wow, that movie was wow. So if I didn't say already, which I think I did, I went to go see The Ark in the Darkness. I should probably really look up what this movie's called. The movie is like sort of like a documentary, and it kind of goes through like the timeline of, you know, like Genesis, the creation story, and then like it goes through the flood story up until like the Tower of Babel and all these different things. And the whole basis of the movie explains like, you know, why like, you know, certain things happened on Earth and what we learn now to kind of prove or discredit some of the things that were already revealed, you know, in the Bible through scripture, basically. So you have like a group of scientists, a group of archaeologists, genealogists, medical doctors, just across a range, right, of people that were all within, you know, that had like a certain level of like, you know, theology, right? Like their basis is, you know, scripture, basically. And they go through, you know, they start with, you know, Adam and Eve, and they kind of talk about the fall of mankind, the sin, you know, that was inherited through all of us, like through all the earth, through all the people, from generations to come and things like that. And then it goes into depth about the flood, which happened, which was the most interesting part, right? Obviously it's called The Ark in the Darkness. So a lot of it was based on what the world was during the flood, how there's so much evidence to prove that there was a great flood, and what we learn now to, again, like either prove or discredit or disprove a lot of like what happened. And so, I mean, obviously, like, you know, if you are deep within scripture or like anything of that sort, like you'll, you know, like this is something that you basically know already, but it was really interesting to look at the movie and like their explanations to like dinosaurs and like, you know, things that were already explained in the Bible, like, you know. And it's like, for an example, right, like dinosaurs, right, what did we learn in school? That a meteor came out of God knows where, and I'm sure he don't, because he probably don't know what we even talking about. He probably like, what meteor? Anyways, a meteor hit, I mean, this is what I learned in school, this is what I remember verbatim, but a meteor hit the earth, and then boom, all the animals died, and then, you know, like all these different things. But obviously, like, even before watching this movie, I knew, like, I was like, okay, one minute we had dinosaurs, the next minute we didn't, and a meteor killed all of them. Even I knew that something was up, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no rocket scientist, but even I knew, I was like, okay, a meteor, okay, sure. But I'm like, again, even before the movie, I remember being like, okay, what's like a major catastrophe that could happen to literally obliterate all these animals all at once, right? A group of animals, literally, like you don't see no dinosaurs no more. And also talks about evolution and how evolution also, a lot of like the secular base of evolution kind of works to discredit or disprove like what has already been explained, like, you know, through scripture and the Bible. Like the Bible is literally a history book, literally, you know. And so yeah, they talk about some meteor hit Earth, but like I remember sitting there and being like, I'm pretty sure these animals died because of the flood. And literally, like, doing my own research, I'm like, you know, just the way they found like these animals, the fossils, all these different stuff, this is things that I knew just even through common sense. Like, okay, like I'm pretty sure, like, if I tied this back to what I know through scripture, I'm the only big catastrophe that could happen other than a meteor, because I could see how a meteor can like wipe out somewhere local, but like globally, I don't know. Again, I'm not a rocket scientist, but we're well aware through scripture. I mean, people that do read the Bible are well aware through scripture of like the flood being like a global thing, right? The only people in them that survived the flood was Noah and his family. So, you know, so it just goes into depth about that, and like, you know, talks about it. Just, I learned a lot too, and like how, like, you know, the Tower of Babel came to be, how, you know, the whole Pangea thing, right? Like how Pangea, like obviously, like, you know, the world was one at some point. The world was one, and then we were meant to break apart, but then instead a group of people wanted to build a tower and touch the damn sky, and God was like, nah. So he's like, boom, 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 boom. Everybody get a language. Now y'all can't do anything. What y'all gonna nah. So that happened, and you know, it was quite interesting to learn that, you know, when you trace back languages, there's no root. You can't find a root of like where a language is. Obviously, when I say root, like you can trace like Italian back to Latin, and then like so forth. But when you do that all the way back, they all languages end at some point, up until, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 2000 BC, which is exactly when the Tower of Babel, you know, that story was to be. So you have, you know, so then when you do look at another history book, the Bible, because again, the Bible is a history book, when you do look at it and you take that information, to okay, like up until this point, this is where languages came to be. And so you already know, like, you know, something supernatural had to happen, like, you know, for people to split off and like have these different languages. And today, like, we have like what, 7,000 like languages or something like that, and we don't even know where they came from. They all literally began at the Tower of Babel, like proving, you know, that, you know. So it was just like things like that I learned. It was amazing. Honestly, I thought I was gonna be the only one in the movie theater in that room, but it was almost a full house, which was really surprising to me. Like there was people there watching, they clapped at the end. I'm like, okay, like these not people. Like it was really nice. It was a good movie. I love me like a documentary like type movie. Like, I don't know, it was really, really educating, and I liked it because, you know, like it was about the Bible. It's so interesting. Like I loved it. I loved it. 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10, or 9 out of 10. I give it 9 out of 10. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go sleep. Bye.